Welcome back! My name is Baller Scuba. This is Video Games Over Time! We are still in 1986, and we are still in Nobunaga's Ambition. We last left off, I was struggling. I was trying to follow what I assumed was the standard advice for the game, and it really was not working out for me. So, we failed. I kind of cut out the actual ending because we didn't need to spend another 5-10 minutes watching me die, because that was going to be the end of everything, that last battle. But we have started fresh here. That is what we are going to do. And I'm going to try different tactics here. So everything here is good. This is better stats than I had before. Everything else is going to be the same. We're still going to do one. We're going to make them as weak as possible. Apparently it's only uphill from here. So let's get in. And there is a revolt at Fief 1. And like instantly before I even get a turn, Noto has moved over to Nishida. 9 switches over to Okada. And this is where I save. So what we're going to try to do is try to be more aggressive this time. And I mean much more aggressive. So we're going to go ahead and drop a save to start here. And we're going to hope for the best. We're going to replace 1. Just kind of abandon 1 and 2, I guess. You know what? We'll do 2. Why not? Doesn't really matter. All right, game will be saved once the season is over. Let's go ahead and... Do I go to war against Okada right off the bat? It seems like a bad strategy. No, we're not going to do that. We have the save. We're good to go, I think. So we're going to do build the town value. No, we're going to recruit to start soldiers. And I want to get 12 more. Okay, and there's the typhoons. 8 has invaded 9. That was my goal. And Okada has been killed. So there was a rebellion in 9, and then 9 got taken over that way. 13 invades 12. And Rokaku has died. Like, I feel like I'm starting when everybody else has been playing for several seasons. So the only places that I can invade now are places where somebody has already conquered because I spent some time recruiting people. Let's try to go to war right off the bat. Yeah? Right, get some troops, go for the kill. We're going to go to Mino, and we're going to send half of my troops. Notice that my limit on when I can attack, how many I can send to attack is limited by my gold, not just my army size. So we're going to send 45 and then send all my rice. And we're not going to lead the troops personally. So Oda will stay in Owari, but we still do control everything. Okay. So we figured out last time that you can't walk over these, but you can walk over these. Why that is, I'm not entirely sure. He has way more of an army than I do. So this might already be a bad decision. We're going to put 1 there. 1 there. There, and there. And we're just going to go for his troops here. The 1 troop up there. That's our only goal. If we can eliminate them, we win. So let's kind of hope for the best there. So far, not good. His training is so much higher. How did he get that strong so fast? That's my question. All right, attack, and I couldn't even get the 1. And our command unit is gone, so we lose, right? So that was kind of a test, right? This is why I dropped the save last time. Because I wanted to see, could you just go for the kill right off the bat? And the answer is no. So let me reload my save. All right, reload the save. Got some new random events. A typhoon. Now 2 is invading 4. I believe Hangaji will die there. Yeah, this one's going to be difficult. I feel like there's like a very specific amount of aggression that the game wants me to have. I have tried at this point, which was kind of my first save, going back and right now trying to invade number 9. I was able to win, which is definitely good, but as a result, I got invaded, had to back out and retreat back to 17, and then I got invaded by somebody else and lost. So I feel like the game is just difficult, and you just kind of have to figure out what it wants you to do. So we're going to try to figure that out. First thing we're going to do is raise taxes. I know that's going to make the peasants upset, but we're going to do it anyway. But I need to do that in order to get money for fall. All right, 13 invades 12. And Rokaku has been killed. Kirabatake is in charge there. 16 invades 9. So Takeda's going for Okada, which was my plan. Okada is killed. And Takeda Shingen takes over there. Okay, so we need to give, to start, to the peasants, have 70 rice. Just half of my rice. And we're going to try to build up our town a bit. All right, we have a revolt in number 12. The loyal troops have won, but like that would be the great time for me to invade 12. All right, we're going to save here. And we're going to do the other file, and we're going to try to invade 12, because this is the perfect time to do it. He just had to take down a rebellion. I have enough gold. I have enough rice. We're going to go for... Why can't I do 12? I'm bordering 12. No, I'm not bordering 12. That's 13. All right. Fair enough. 13 then. We'll see if I can do 13, right? He is weak. It's the same guy. And... yes. You go with the troops, because I feel like 13 is a safer spot than 17. Especially if I win. Okay, so there they are in the middle. I have a larger army than he does. I'm going to put you here. And I'm going to... Okay, I put you there, you there, you there, and you there. And we're going to try to go through... we're going to try to go through the top here. And try to make a beeline for... their command unit. And if I can take out the command unit, then I win. So that's the plan. Okay. Let's have you start moving in. Wish I could do a bit more of a surround, but I can't. Okay. Attack down. Not quite what I wanted. Attack there. Okay, we have won that one. You guys can wait as the rest of their troops try to run away. Okay, that's fine. I just wish that I got more kills out of that, but I didn't. I didn't have time to train anybody because I was just kind of going for the kill. And they're running. If we can take out their enemy, the enemy here, then we'll be good. Okay, I think we have this pretty much in the bag. But is that going to be enough? All right. Enemy command unit has been destroyed. Floridota, rejoice! I give you the enemy general's head. Yeah, all you have to do is take out the command unit. You don't have to worry about the rest. So if they start running, you just take over. And we have killed... No, we have not killed Kitabatake. He was in 12. So now what can I do? I'm going to need to recruit to start. I'm going to need more soldiers. So we're going to do 20 soldiers. Not quite maxed out, but pretty close. All right, Plague came to 17, but I think we're going to be okay there. It is spring. I need more soldiers because people like to invade me. Let's max it out. Let's just go ahead and max it out. Okay. And then we will have you train them. 154. Summer again. What do we need to do here? 3. We'll increase it to 60. You know what? No. We'll leave it as is. 49 is decent. Let's put everything else into the town so I can try to get some more money. You train the troops. Okay. So I think this is a good point for me to save. I apparently did the right level of aggression. It's so hard to tell in this game. I was too passive last time, and then I've been trying to be more aggressive today, and that's been weird. So let's go ahead and save. We'll put it into 1 again. Just kind of hope for the best at this point. Okay, so I got my money. So half of that goes into the town. I'm going to need more money at this point. Yeah. And we'll put... How much is half of that? Yeah, we'll just do 48. Why not? And half of that goes into town. That's easier math. Okay. And then half goes into productivity. Try to get that up as far as we can. 47 goes into productivity. All right, we have much better numbers here. And then once we're in spring, I can give to the peasants some rice. Take 50. And once again, we will give to... Oh, we need to give to the soldiers way more. Take 60. Okay, up to 84. There's the typhoons. Train, please. All right, 212 training. Nobody's really been invading lately, and that makes me nervous. Let's go ahead and drop another save here. Put it on 1. We're just continually hoping for the best here. Let's recruit. I need more soldiers. Let's do 30. I need a lot of soldiers. All right, and we will recruit here. And we will get 26. I like even numbers. And then their training goes down as a result. Let's do flood control here. And what do I want to do here? I'll increase town value. And then we will give to the soldiers some rice. Have like 100. I need you to like me. They're most generous. 94. Way better there. Okay. And then we can give to the soldiers here some rice, and we'll give them 80. All right, are we getting to the point where I might be able to try to invade somebody else again? I don't know. 13 has some floods. Yeah, that happens in summer sometimes. All right, we're up to 85. Training is the way to go at this point. 285. And we'll drop another save here because I'm going to invade next turn. That's the goal. And training. And I'm going to try to knock out Kitabatake. Yeah, I'm not getting nearly enough money out of this, so you put 40 there. It's not quite half, but it's something. Okay. We're going to go for number 12 here. And we are going to send half of my army, which is 42. All the rice they need. No, do not. Oda stays there. Oh, let's reload a save. I don't stand a chance here. Kitabatake is too strong. All right, so we weren't ready to invade yet, so we're going to have to keep on working on our town value and our productivity. So we will just keep working there and figure out what to do about everything else later. Just keep on going this route. I'm told that, like, in this game, it's better to just put, like, everything into one thing. So I'm splitting it in half, and I'm hoping that's covering me more than trying to save money. All right, we will then... and we'll just train. I'm told that training should have an effect. It should. But other people are saying no. So I can only do so much here. 13 has a flood. That's fine. And 15 invades 10. Tsutsui. Oh, Tsutsui wins. That's probably not good for me. Probably not the best. Let's go ahead and give. We'll give to the soldiers, and we want to give them rice because I don't have any gold. We'll give them half my rice. And that increases their loyalty by quite a bit. And we'll do the same here, but to peasants. Half of it. And I feel like at this point, me going the ninja route is probably not the way to go unless, like, they're losing fights and stuff like that. But I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. Okay. What do I want to do? I want to recruit soldiers. And we'll get 15 of them. Get up to 100. And we will recruit soldiers and grab 20 there. And then, yeah, I need to increase flood protection at this point. It feels like it doesn't really ever make a difference, but, you know, flood control should be important. There's some good numbers. Okay, then we can train and train and probably train a couple more times. All right, 14 invades 15. If Chicago loses, Tsutsui is too strong for me. All right, FIFA 11 has a revolt. The loyal forces have won, but I cannot get to 11. But maybe... Oh, I don't even have money for an assassination attempt. We'll try it next time. God, I need more rice. So yeah, we'll spend some time working on that. And train again. I feel like the numbers are pretty good, but then we got a plague and we got money. All right, so let's go for a save here. And we will try to assassinate number 11, Asai. Nope, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And that's why I drop saves just constantly. So let me reload the save. And this time it didn't do the save because I didn't make it all the way through to the end of the season. So I've been trying to get back to where I was, but I realized I'd probably need to record that. So still trying to get back where we were. Let's go ahead and make the soldiers like me more. You know, nothing too interesting here, but you never know when the random event is going to happen. Okay, then we can train them after I've made them like me. And this is what makes things difficult. All right. So we got the fall. We got everything kind of good here. This is where I'll drop the save this time. And this time we'll actually kind of complete everything. I feel like going to war at this point is probably not the best idea, so let's go ahead and recruit as many soldiers as they will let me. 45 is close enough. And then yeah, let's... What do I need to do here? Yeah, let's just recruit soldiers, get up to 110 there. And then we can increase productivity. Sure. And then over here, we will work on the town a bit more. Okay, and you're 6, so we can just train because everything's expensive right now. Train. Yeah, train. I was thinking of giving them stuff first, but no. And there's a riot in fief number 8. The loyal forces have won. Oh, that's probably a good time to attack, but we don't have any money, so I can't. So we'll train some more, and then I feel like we need to go for the attack. So let's go ahead and save there. And train again. And then we're going to attack Tokugawa. And we're going to send 80 soldiers. Because I want to win this one. All the rice you need. Okay. So he's got a larger army. And everybody is backed up there. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I can put you there. And then you there. You there. You... What? Why not? And I guess you there and you there. All right, so we're going to try to just, cut the head off the snake here. We will try to recruit enemy soldiers. We'll go after number 2 here. And we'll send... I don't have any money for spies? I should have money. I don't have money. And defend, because defense I believe is stronger. They're so much stronger, though. Why is everybody so much stronger? Hold. I don't have much of a choice. I gotta go for that. Yeah, they have... I was hoping to just kind of make a desperation attack and go for the victory, but that's not happening. Because they have so much more training than I do. So much for, like, all of that. All right. Let us surrender and... Yeah, I want to be a coward only so I can reload the save as long as I make it out. I feel like once he had the rebellion, like, I should have been able to pull people to my side, but that's not what happened. All right, and then we'll train troops, and then that will end the season, and I can reload my save. So let's do that. Yeah, shockingly, things are still not really going my way today, but we'll see what I can do. I'm going to need... I need more from you. Why... I feel like it shouldn't be that much, but yeah, we're going to change it to 60. I feel like I'm not getting enough out of that. And yeah, they protest, but they'll be fine. They'll get over it. Let's go ahead and recruit a ninja, and we'll do like 10 ninja, and we'll send them to 8. What? Why? 10 ninja. 8. Okay, there we go. And then we can do a population revolt, I feel like is what was going on. It could be a military... The military was way on his side when I fought him. So population revolt. Try something a little bit different. And yeah, the ninjas have never worked out. I'm like 0 for 50 on ninjas. Let's try just doing 1 and do an assassination attempt. It just... I don't know why everybody kept telling me you just need to use the ninja. It's just not working. It's probably that in other versions of the game, as I reload a save, that it's much more beneficial. But in this version of the game, like, none of them have worked. I have tried so many, and it's just never worked, time and time again. So I think it's just a strategy that I need to kind of abandon. So let's go ahead and continue trying to build my army. And kind of hope for the best there. And we will recruit just another 10. I still feel like I'm not getting enough. Did I forget to update the tax rate there? And then we will make the soldiers like me 140 rice. Have some rice. Like me. 120 for all that. And you still need to build up like everything. I don't know why you're not... What is the tax rate? Did I set that? I did. I didn't. All right. We'll make that work. Plague has come again. Hooray. And I need to work on flood control. We'll just spend all my money there. Hooray. The flood's less of a chance by 1. Because they come in summer, the floods. That went up by 2. All right, then we can give to the peasants. We'll give them some rice. Have like 80 of it. You guys don't need a ton. Okay. Now we train. Do you need to get loyalty on your side? No, we're fine. We're good. And now we have everything that we need again. Like, nobody's making any moves, and that scares me. So I'm going to drop another save here. By the way, I haven't addressed it yet, but the bottom part there where it says interest, rice, arms, soldiers, and ninja, those are the current prices. So there you go. All right, we'll drop the save there. But what do I do here? Like, I hate wasting money viewing things is one of the problems. I don't like viewing things. All right, let's just build up again. 87 on town value. And then we'll put half there as well, which is, let's call it 75. No, 70. All right, we got it over 200. I feel like that matters for something. And then productivity gets the rest. Oh, well, there, the plague wiped out a lot of my money, apparently. 69. And now I should have plenty of rice and plenty of everything. I don't need to give to anybody. I need to buy more arms at some point as well, but I keep on just trying to build up everything that I can. Typhoon damage. And now it's summer, so we can just train some more. Nobody really needs to be given anything at this point. So how did they get everybody up so high, recruit everybody so much? I'm just so confused how they're able to do so much better than we are. All right, so we're going to drop another save here because if things go well, I might try to attack again. I feel like that's not the smart decision at this point, but I don't really know what the smart decision is. Look at production! Holy crap, I lost so much production due to the flood. That's so bad. That's 86. Get back up there. 132. Okay. Now with you, I have a ton going on. So let's see if I can buy weapons. And I can get 31 of them. That doesn't seem like enough. Sayonara. Screw it, let's view. How's Tokugawa doing? All right, so he's got 144 with better everything than me. Yeah, 144 army, 107 loyalty, 582. I got a little bit more, but it's not enough. It's not even close to enough. Tokugawa seems like the weakest one at this point that I can attack. Kitabatake was just kind of insane. But, let's try. You can fail viewing? You can fail viewing. And I did it twice in a row. All right, he's only got 94. But 158, 886. And it cost me 10 every time. This is why I don't... there's so many frustrating aspects of this game. I'm not sure I want to keep going too much longer, to be honest with you. There's just a part of me that's like, this is kind of similar to Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but harder. Because certain things just don't go your way. But just lots of things didn't go my way in Romance of the Three Kingdoms either. I don't know how much I want to keep going here. What can we see there? He's got 90 army, so much training. Like, Takeda is strong. And they've got a ton of loyalty for him. So I wasted so much money there, so let's just train, I guess. It feels like the wrong thing to do, but nobody's really doing anything here. All right, fee 15. The loyal forces of 1. 17. Wait, that's me. I'm sorry, did you say that they... Yeah, we're not accepting that. My peasants revolted. Look at their loyalty, 163. It's insane. All right, so reload the save again. And the more that I play the game, the more frustrated that I am becoming. So I'm going to try to be more aggressive here. Let's move some of my soldiers over there. We'll put all but like 60. I should be able to defend with 60-ish. Okay, so you go over here. And then I don't have enough money to deal with the rest of this, so we will give to the soldiers some rice, and we'll give them like 130. A little bit more than half. And their loyalty goes up, it should, to 145, it looks like. Okay, and then you spend the rest of your money improving the town, and you invest like half of the money into the town, because I'm going to need that money when it comes. All right, Fief 10 wants a non-aggression pack, 55 gold. I will absolutely take it because you're not the one that I was going to attack first. I was still planning on attacking, but eventually. All right, get more loyalty. And this is where, like, this is kind of make or break for me. If I can't win in the fall and beat Kitabatake once and for all, I'm not sure I can keep going. So we'll see what happens there. Flood control, I feel like, just needs so much work. We'll put 100 into flood control. It goes up by 15%, let's call it. All right, let's do this. War. And we're going to go to 12. And we're going to send all but 100 soldiers. And send all the rice. No, you stay put. Okay. So it's a wide open field here. I can't go left any, so you go there. All right, so we got 26s. Now, granted, I should be like rearranging my troops, but those always cost a turn and it costs you gold. So I feel like it's not always the best decision, but it has cost me in battles to this point. So I probably need to be smarter about that. But we have 26s across the board. They don't have anything comparable, except for the command, which has 29, and somebody on the other side that has 25. So let's just try to move people into position here. You hang out there. You go there. You fight them. I feel like, God, like they have less of an army, but they have more loyalty and training despite all the training that I've done. It just doesn't seem to have been working. Okay, you go up there. You go there. Okay, so that's gone. Okay, I feel like the better option is to... Yeah, let's go for the attack. And up there. And you go... No, you have to attack them. And somehow they're winning that battle? Somehow they're winning. Okay. You go down here. You attack that, because if I... What? Why is the command unit so much stronger? And why can't I finish them off? Okay. They're going to attack. God. Am I going to lose this? Down. Okay, we got that. You go there. And where are you going? Yeah, that puts me in a bad spot. How? 1 to 5. And now I'm losing. I think I've lost. I feel like I had the numbers, I had the strategy, there was just nothing I could do because the computer is just so much better than me. Alright, so I tried several different strategies to try to make this work. And I just don't think I have the patience this time through to play the game and win. I feel like I did what I needed to do. And then, of course, somebody else finishes the job for me. So maybe that's supposed to be my strategy, is to wait for somebody else to go in and attack. But nobody was doing it for several years. Nobody really attacked. So, I'm just kind of too frustrated to continue going forward. So that is going to do it for this part of Nobunaga's Ambition. That is the game played. And with the gameplay, it's time to talk about how it holds up today. Playing the game today, I did have a little fun playing Nobunaga's Ambition, but that did not last too long. As I kept playing, it just kind of got more frustrating as I continued to just encounter roadblock after roadblock. Keep in mind, I was playing at what the game says is the lowest difficulty setting, so it really only gets more difficult from there. It felt like the game had a very specific strategy that it wanted me to use, but I either got too frustrated to figure out what it was, or I just purposely ignored it because I thought that certain things were going to happen. Guides that I found online actually were very different and very vague. But even the vague things that I was told to do, like the assassination attempts, really weren't working out. If I tried to do the assassination like 50 times and it just never works, that shouldn't be the strategy that I am told to use. But ultimately, the reason that I stopped playing this one, while I did go all the way through with Romance of the Three Kingdoms, is much more technical than it has to do with the difficulty of the game itself. And the fact is that in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, it was a lot easier for me to abuse saves to get things to go up my way. And in this game, that was not the case. And I think that was done on purpose to stop what I was doing in Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? I would drop a save, try to invade, or try to recruit, and if it didn't work, I could just reload the save and try again. In this game, you have to save, go to the end of this, try the thing that you're trying to do, and if it doesn't work, go to the end of the season, wait for that to happen, close the game, relaunch the game, and try again. And when I was doing that, it just never worked out. Every time that I tried to do an assassination attempt, like I said in the game, I think I probably did about 50. It never worked, not once. And the guides were telling me that was the way to beat the game. Don't go to war, just assassinate and then bid on it. It'll be fine. The vague things that I was told in the guides just weren't working for me. I felt like the game just wanted me to kind of pick and choose, right? I was supposed to take Tokugawa's stance of just wait for the most opportune time and then attack. But the game also kind of discourages you from figuring out when that is, because it costs money to view. It doesn't cost your turn, but it does cost money. So the game still just doesn't want you to have information, but you need that information in order to beat the game. So I'm sure that if I continued to play, I could find the strategy and make it work. But the fact that I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, and I went through probably 3 or 4 different strategies, so to speak, and it wasn't working, was kind of my stopping point of just, this is too frustrating for me to continue. I'm sure that it is more of a skill issue than anything else. I'm sure I was supposed to be more patient. That's my next thought is, all right, let's try being much more patient and trying again. And the fact is that as I continue to play the game, my patience wears thin much more quickly because it seems like the random events are really out to get me way more than in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. This is a more difficult game, and I think it's done that way on purpose. You can tell in the programming by how saves are done and how assassinations aren't working, but overall, the plagues and the flooding and the fact that it costs so much money to try to get your flood control back up, it just ended up being more of a hassle than it was worth to try to keep going. And I'm sure that, once again, like if I had taken my time and played for like 3 hours before ever making a single move, it could have worked out better. But, that's not how I think the game needs to be played. I think that's just how the developers wanted it to be played. But that's just kind of my thoughts kind of from the outside as somebody that couldn't get it to work the way they wanted. So overall, this is a game that feels a lot like Romance of the Three Kingdoms. There are some things that are different about it. Of course, you can't recruit the generals. You have the ninjas instead. But that would make sense. And ultimately, that made for a more streamlined experience, but it also made it harder to kind of manipulate, to do what you wanted. And I'm not necessarily a fan of games that force you into a very particular type of game style when it feels like they have a multitude of options for you. There's only one that seemingly works. And so it became frustrating, and that is why I stopped. So in terms of recommending it for a modern gamer, if you enjoyed Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but you thought, things are too volatile here, feel free to give this one a shot, but know that it's, for me, worse than Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So for it to come afterwards, even though it's based on a game that came out earlier, I think it is a step down. So I would recommend Romance of the Three Kingdoms more than Nobunaga's Ambition. If you are a fan of strategy games, especially the deep and slow strategy games, this one will have something for you, but ultimately it proved to be too frustrating for me to continue. So take that with a grain of salt. And if you're, of course, not a fan of strategy games, not a fan of slower games, this is one to be avoided. And that's my modern take on the game. When the game was released, Nobunaga's Ambition was popular. Critics at the time were also positive about the game. The game's graphics, details, and gameplay were cited as the game's highlights. Nobunaga's Ambition would be popular enough to warrant ports, sequels, and re-releases. We'll keep an eye on these as we continue. With another success on their hands, Koei would continue to establish themselves as a strategy video game developer. We will hear from Koei again in the future. Yoko Kanno would also continue working in the video game industry. We will hear from Yoko Kanno again as well. That will do it for the story of Nobunaga's Ambition for now. My name is Baller Scuba. This has been Video Games Over Time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in our next video when we get to cleaning.